Woody comes up with several plans, not all of which succeed, such as the plan to go to Pizza Planet to reach Andy, several plans to rescue Buzz from Sid, and the plan to use RC to reach Buzz and then Andy. There are no scenes that aren't relevant to the main plot. The opening scenes establish Woody's popularity and his replacement by Buzz. The scenes at the gas station and Pizza Planet show how Woody is genuinely trying to help Buzz but isn't very good at it. And the scenes in Sid's room establish how Buzz realizes that he is a toy, and how Woody realizes that being Andy's favorite toy isn't as important as he thought it was. The theme is that it is important to think of others, such as Andy, before yourself. Not only is this a good theme, but it is only obvious at the end. Once upon a time, there was a toy named Woody. Every day, he was played with by Andy. But one day, Buzz Lightyear enters the scene and replaces Woody as Andy's favorite toy. Because of that, Woody and Buzz end up in Sid's room. Because of that, they have to work together to escape. Until finally, they become best friends and reunite with Andy. There are only 6 main characters, which are Woody, Buzz, Andy's other toys, Andy, Sid, and Sid's toys. Although Andy and Sid have many toys, it is only necessary to think of them as a group for how it pertains to the plot. Woody is comfortable with being played with, being in charge of the toys, and being Andy's favorite toy. All 3 of those are taken away when he is replaced by Buzz and then taken by Sid. The ending is that Woody and Buzz are best friends and are happily owned by Andy. This is a very good ending, as it fits with the main theme and fully resolves the main conflict. This movie was changed a lot from the original version. The original version focused on Woody and Buzz going on an adventure, where Woody was the main villain and Buzz knew he was a toy. The writers likely got stuck at the part where Woody got away from Sid. He couldn't get away quietly because Scud and Sid were in the way and because Sid wouldn't learn any lesson. Therefore, the writers realized that Woody could scare Sid into not torturing toys. This story showcases children's love for their toys, which is something that nearly everyone feels, or at least has felt before. In point 8, I explained that the final film had little in common with the original draft. If the film had never been put on paper, then it never would have developed into the final version. In point 8, I explained that the final movie is very different from what was originally conceived by John Lasseter. The story structure of the original version, where the main character went on an adventure but with no specific goal, was quite common at the time in animated films. Woody does not stop getting angry at Buzz until they are in Sid's room. This means that they went through the scene at the gas station and the scene at Pizza Planet, where they both had a common goal of getting home to Andy, while they were mad at each other. As I explained in point 10, this story showcases children's love for their toys, and this type of love is very rarely showcased in film. I can understand why Woody feels so much jealousy and resentment towards Buzz, as Woody has only ever known one way of life, which is the one where he is in charge. He is also uncomfortable with the fact that Buzz doesn't appreciate being played with, which is what Woody is used to. If Woody doesn't succeed, then he will never be played with again, which is what he has spent the entire movie telling the other toys is so important. Pixar originally had plans to do a 30-minute TV special titled A Tin Toy Christmas, which never happened, but served as the inspiration for this movie. Woody's final test, escaping from Sid and then catching up to Andy, shows how willing he is to protect Buzz and make Andy happy. It sure is convenient that it starts raining right when Sid wants to launch the rocket, which gives Woody and Buzz a lot more time to come up with a plan. This movie was originally a spin-off of the 1988 short Tin Toy, which had all of the building blocks of Toy Story. Toys coming to life, a toy being replaced as the kid's favorite, etc. In point 8, I explained how this didn't work, however. Nearly everyone in the target audience has played with toys, so they can relate to this movie. Woody is replaced as Andy's favorite toy by Buzz and is very jealous of that. Woody's jealousy causes Woody and Buzz to be captured by Sid, where they have to work together to get back to Andy.